Right then, we're going to continue to talk about things and the house. Read the title, what it says.
I can't seem to get it right and always end with a handful of spare nuts and bolts.
Right. So I put this picture to help me. Right. These are nuts. These will be nuts and these are bolts. So if you can imagine when you are putting furniture together, there is a place called here in Europe called IKEA. And IKEA is a famous place where you put packets of furniture together in your house, right? And sometimes people can do it very well. You get a big packet and out of that packet could come a cupboard. And so you need to know how to put it together. And you would need to use nuts and bolts, or you would have to use screws. And you need to be able to follow instructions. You would need to follow instructions. And some people are very good at it and some people are terrible at it, right? But that's where that sentence comes from. So Lydia, read the first question. And if we don't understand, please ask me and I will try to explain.
Okay. Who does the maintenance at home? Okay. I should answer.
Yes, please. So you understand the question, no?
Yes. Yes, for my case, it's my husband, because I'm not so good in maintenance, especially if something is electrical, or I'm not good in this.
Right. So the maintenance of your house is done by your husband.
Yes.
Because you prefer to let him do it. And you, Luisa?
Yeah.
Who does the maintenance in your house?
My husband is good at doing this. I'm a disaster completely. my husband, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I miss about my husband, that he's not here to do those things for me, because he was very good. He was very handy. He was very handy at doing things around the house. And he was a perfectionist as well. So I didn't need to call anybody, unless it was a big job that you needed some special equipment, no? And who does the maintenance at your house?
It's my wife.
Good answer.
Really, it depends on the type of maintenance. So if it's small or easy, me or my brothers, one of my brothers, if it's complicated or dangerous, like such as electricity, we will need to maintenance worker.
You need to call someone to come. So we have an electrician that does the light, a plumber that does the water, and I don't know if we need anybody else. And a builder would do like the walls or something like that. So if it's something more complicated, we would have to call a professional. But something simple and easy, we would do it ourselves. But you laugh, Yaya, my two sisters in England, they know how to do things with a screwdriver. And
really?
And they complain at me that I never learned, because I said, oh, I can't do this. I need to call somebody. Why don't you do it yourself? And they are very annoyed that I don't do simple maintenance, because they can do everything.
Yeah, right.
Because they lived by themselves before they got married. Right then, Luisa, read the second question.
Are you keen on do it?
DIY, yourself? Yes, DIY.
Do it yourself.
Very good. Do it yourself. So there are, I don't know in different countries, but in the UK, people love DIY. And there's big shops that sell all the things that you need to do jobs around the house. It's like a hobby. Right?
Here in Brazil, we have some kind of store or shops who sell things to people do it themselves. But as I said, I'm a kind of disaster to do this kind of things. Yeah, I'm not so keen on this.
Right.
But,
And
I really admire.
are you keen on DIY?
Firstly, what does that mean?
Do it yourself. So imagine.
All right.
Imagine you wanted to do something in your house to make it better, decorate, or put up a shelf, or make a wardrobe or a cupboard.
No. All the time I want from another, like from my brothers or worker to help me at that. So right. I'm not keen on DIY.
Also, if there is if you haven't got enough money, well, maybe you would be more interested in DIY because you need to be able to do it yourself. You save money if you don't need to call a professional, but maybe Yaya doesn't want to get his hands dirty, so he will ask somebody else to do it. It's a possibility. And Linda?
Yes, for a simple thing, I can do it. So like sew curtains or tablecloths, something like this. So I can do it by myself. But for other thing, I'm not really good at it.
I just remembered now in this conversation, I remember my sister, my second one, she tiled her bathroom. You know, understand what tiles are? They're like the ceramic squares.
Yeah.
So she needed to decorate her bathroom, and she either wanted to do it herself or she couldn't afford to do it herself. So she read up about it or she watched some videos and she bought the tiles and she tiled her own bathroom. So where there is a will, there is a way. When you want to do that, you will do it. So she tiled her own bathroom and she was very proud that she was able to do it and she liked the finished result, for example. Right, the third question.
How often do you refurbish to a home?
Now, do we understand?
You mean all my home or all in my room?
What is refurbished then?
Like to change or buy new stuff to your home.
Right, so refurbished could be, for example, put new material on the sofa, buy new curtains, like you said, reorganize a room, right? So when it's shabby, you would refurbish it maybe if it was shabby.
Yes, that's right. So really, I will talk about my room because to house my mom and my dad, that up to them. So I don't know about refurbished, but I'll talk about my room. So how often do I? Occasionally, I refurbish my room by change the place of things in order to look of to make it new. You know, sometimes.
Right. So let me help you. So in a room, you have furniture, a table, a chair, a bed. So maybe you would change the position of the furniture to have a different look in the room.
A different look, yes.
Do you know something? I change my furniture in my living room every month.
Every month.
That's because great. I get tired of that being over there and this over there, so I change it. Right. So, Linda, refurbishing.
I don't really have like limited time to refurbish something. Sometimes I do like, I just change the places of the furniture so it looks different. But if I see something looking very shabby, so and old, I prefer change it. So it depends
It could be a cushion, a curtain.
Yes.
You could paint the wall or something, no? Something simple.
That's what I did this summer. So I painted my room and changed some furniture in my room.
Right. My friend, she painted a table white. you know, like it was like a brown table, a coffee table, and she painted it white, and it looked really good when she finished. Yes. It gave it another look, no?
Yes, for sure.
Right, and Luisa?
I don't have this habit to you know, to change my so many time my furniture. I prefer to buy a new one.
For example, if you have a sofa that you really like and it's comfortable, but it's looking old and not very nice, you could change the material on the sofa, and that would be refurbishing it, right? To give you an idea.
I remember, I believe 4 or 5 years ago, I you know, changed this kind of, how can I say, the fabric to
the material.
The material to cover, to renovate my sofa, a sofa that I really like it.
You liked it, felt good. So you recovered your sofa with some new material, and it looked new.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Right. And Linda, the next question. Who do you get?
Yeah. Who do you get to do skilled jobs in the house? I didn't really understand if someone in the family is really skilled in doing.
For example, if you needed something done with the plumbing. Plumbing is water. Would you ask someone in your family, or would you get a professional?
I prefer, in this case, I prefer professional. But if it's something electrical, my husband is an electronic engineer, so he's doing by himself. So if it's for water, I call a professional.
Right.
Yeah.
So everyone will call the professional, I think. The next question, Luisa, what types of jobs do you avoid doing?
This kind of job, I hate this, you know, I'm not keen on do it myself. But I'm able to, you know, to change a bulb.
A bulb, you're able to change a bulb, very good, yeah. But there are some people who can't. So we are laughing, but there's some people who can't even change a bulb. I remember my sister used to tell me, remember the plug? In England, the plug has 3 wires. I think it's a live one, a neutral one, and an earth one. I think it has 3 wires. And I wouldn't even change a plug because I didn't trust myself to do it correctly, no? The wires inside the plug. So, what is the most difficult job you have done around the house?
In fact, there are a lot of things that I avoid to do, but the most one that I hate to do, it's like through the garbage. I hate do that.
What do you mean? Take it out.
Take it out, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, why do you don't want to take it out?
Because it's so far from where I live. I have to go so far for that.
Right. Okay. So it's in a plastic bag, no, I imagine, no?
Yes.
And you have to walk a distance with the plastic bag.
Yeah.
Now he's brought up this subject. I'm going to ask you because each country could be different. Do you have a time when you can throw out the rubbish, Yaya?
What does that mean?
For example, can you throw it out at 11 o'clock in the morning if you want? Or do you have to do it at a certain time?
No, I can throw it out whenever that I want.
Whenever you want, you can throw out the rubbish. And there's like big containers in the street.
Yes.
And are they colored containers or all the rubbish goes into the same place?
4H plastic. No, we don't have that.
Right. Okay. So if you don't mind, I'm going to talk about this because it could be curious for the different countries. And Linda, what about you? So we know Yaya doesn't like doing this job. But I gather he got to do it quite often?
Yes, here in my country, it depends on municipalities. It's called municipalities.
Yeah, in the region, the area.
Yes, yes. For example, because I go to this, I come from a small village, and now I'm living in a big city, in the capital. But in the village, for example, we have to take out the bins, the garbage like container, take it out only 2 days a week. So at a certain time, at 9 by the evening. So these employees come and take it. But
so
here,
let me say, twice a week, you take out the rubbish bin like this, or the plastic bag, the rubbish bin.
Yeah, the rubbish bin,
And you pour it somewhere.
No, we don't pour it. We just take it
Give it
out.
to the lorry, the lorry that comes to collect it.
Yes.
Right, because we have to understand the idea. So this is the rubbish bin. You give it to the man who empties it into the lorry.
Yeah, because municipality gave every house like a container to keep it at his house, you know, garden or somewhere. So to avoid that animals come and throw it out by the night. So everyone keep it at his garden. So by twice a week they need to take it out. So the employees come and take it with them.
So the employees empty your rubbish into the lorry?
Twice
a week?
Twice a week, yeah.
Right.
But here in the capital, there is big containers outside and you can take it whenever you want.
Right.
Yeah,
and they collect that?
Twice a day. They come twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
Twice a day to collect the rubbish that is near your house?
Because it's a big city. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And Luisa?
Yeah, I believe in big cities, this kind of work is made. Oh my gosh, it's made every day.
It's done every day.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah. Here, it's similar to Linda. As I said, I live in an apartment, so we have to put in a big container, a dumpster, you know, and our rubbish, and the cleaner, the employee,
the rubbish bin man.
Rubbish. Sorry.
Rubbish bin man. That's in the UK. In America, it will be called something different.
Yes.
Okay. No, I was curious because I have like a bin, a small one like this, and I have a plastic bag inside it. When it's full, I close it and I leave it there. And every night, the earliest is 8:30. I can throw away my rubbish. If I do it before, they will fine me for doing it.
Yeah.
And I have to walk 2 or 3 minutes with the rubbish. So I'm with Yaya. I get embarrassed. Listen what I'm saying. I get embarrassed carrying the rubbish. Don't ask me why, I just do. So I'm not going to tell you what I do. Also, if we want, we can pay somebody to come and collect the rubbish bag and take it to the rubbish container, the big one outside in the street. But we get it collected every night. They come round with the lorry and they start about 12 o'clock and they work till 6, going around the town, collecting all the rubbish. We have heat, a lot of heat. So this is why we have to throw it out at night. Not during the day, because it would be getting the heat during the day, no? Yeah. And then in the UK, it's something completely different. They have 3 bins, as high as me, 3 bins, different colors. Yeah. And each day of the week, you take out a different colored bin, which has different things inside it. And the lorry comes round and picks it up and leaves the bin outside your garden. So nobody steals them and nobody takes them. You just pull out your bin, leave it there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then the lorry comes round, empties it, leaves it, and you collect it at night and you put it in the back of the garden. If you live in a flat in the UK, I don't know what you do because I've never lived in a flat. So it's something so simple that yeah, and I don't like doing. And in every country, they do it different. I think in some European countries also, the rubbish goes down under the street and the containers are under the street, not on street level. I've seen it, it's like a tube, like a big tube, you push it in and it goes underneath and it's collected underneath. So, and I can remember in Japan, you don't see rubbish or anything. So they're even cleaner, the way they get rid of it. So we went a bit off topic, but as Yaya brought up something he doesn't like doing, I just wanted to ask out of curiosity, right? So thank you everyone for coming and sharing your ideas and being good sports in taking part in the conversation. So we finished for today.
Thank you.